Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Mansi and here's where we talk about personal and professional growth. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, definitely subscribe it by clicking on the subscribe button and hitting the bell icon so you are always updated. Humans comprise of three major elements: social, emotional, and physical needs. At any point, if one of the other is disrupted, we cannot function well. That affects our psychosocial needs of having a mental and an emotional balance. In today's world, while we are in the rat race of doing well, there is always a competition for us to get that extra 1 mark or getting that promotion that we always wanted. We fail to suffice our own needs. When was the last time that you went ahead and slept for 10 or 11 hours? Or when was the last time that you went ahead and spent that extra hour with your family? In my previous videos, we've spoken about what is productivity and how to be productive by setting goals, achieving them, tracking them, creating habits around it. But also there is a downfall of doing this method every time or doing it extremely rapidly that might be affecting your psychosocial needs. Nobody talks about it, but today I'm going to tell you what causes an actual burnout. If you've ever gone on social media and had a thought like, this one's house is better than mine, or how is she having a better date than me? Why is this one's husband so much better at gifting her or making her feel special? Or as a guy, you might feel, this person has a BMW and I don't. If you've gone through any of these thoughts and emotions, they play in your subconscious mind or your memory. Over a period of time, when we keep feeding our brain with the same thing, it leads to something called as a burnout. Why does this happen? This happens primarily because we are pushing ourselves to do things that we can't accomplish in a short span of time. And parallelly, we are comparing ourselves with people, we are comparing our journeys with others' journeys. We need to understand that humans are not machines. Despite of knowing that, there is so much of artificial pressure on us to keep performing. In workplace, there are things like timelines, deadlines, project plans. But what if on a certain day you don't feel like working? What will you do? You will push yourself to go ahead and complete that timeline or that project. What if the same activity keeps happening over and over again for a day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 weeks, an entire year? You're not going to be able to live a sustainable lifestyle if you're going to be so crunched with your psychosocial needs and what is the artificial pressure that's making you do what you don't want to do. Oftentimes in such situations, what we end up doing is we tell ourselves that it's okay if today I was not able to do something, I will push myself harder. Tomorrow will be a better day. The next week will be better. Next Monday morning, I will wake up and I will start going to the gym. Next quarter, I know I will achieve 200% of the quota of my sales target. When you feed your brain with such thoughts, you are yourself filling that artificial pressure on you. And without even knowing, it's burdening yourself, your thoughts, your behavior, and just everything around you. What you're essentially doing is you're trying to bite more than what you can chew. Most of the times when millennials go through burnouts, it's because of these 2 or 3 primary reasons. One is because the job expectations are not clear. Everybody has a fantastic job and they want to live the American lifestyle, or they want to have a really cool condo, a nice luxury car. When you get yourself a high-paying job, sometimes not all of your skills will be matching with the expectation of what the employer wants. If there is a mismatch, you will feel that you're not doing well. There will be a sense of insecurity and competition. Just around the same topic, there are things that affect you at a workplace, which is called as workplace dynamics. If your relationship with your team, your peers, your boss, your immediate managers, or just people around you is not in sync with what you feel or you believe, again, you might be putting yourself into that pressure of showering every day and showing up to work. And finally, People always say that there is no work-life balance, and these days in job descriptions there is one little bullet that says that we offer work-life balance, which is so basic, right? Like, you're a human being, you should have a work-life balance. You are a person who has a professional and a personal life. It's your duty to fulfill both. So if at any point your personal and professional life is mishandled, or it is intervening too much, or if there's no work-life balance, you will start sensing that things are not going right, and it will also disturb your physical needs such as your sleep, hunger, and stress levels. How do you identify if you are already in a burnout or if you're nearing to a burnout? Ask yourself these questions and monitor yourself. See if you're getting too cynical with your work. Are you somebody who's getting very irritated at small things at your workplace and in your personal life? And physically monitor yourself, right from your headaches to insomnia to muscle tensions to back aches, shoulder pains, constant headaches coming in and going out. If you just sit and think for 10 minutes, you will know what the answer to these questions are. If you have ever been through a burnout, or if you feel that you're nearing a burnout, here are the things that you can do to get over it. And I will tell you my experience as well of how did I get over a burnout. The first thing that you can do is take a vacation. Going cold turkey will always help you switch off mentally from all the thoughts and cognitions which are pressurizing you innately or explicitly within your work environment. I have done that personally too. When I was in a very stressful environment, I have gone completely cold turkey, taken a leave for some time, and had a change of environment. That helped me refocus and get a lot of things into place mentally, and then I was rejuvenated when I joined back work. The next thing that you could also look at is evaluate your options. So, for example, you know that stress is coming from work, or it is coming through the deadlines that the team has created for you. You know where your pressure points are. You need to communicate the same with your manager or your boss or whoever has set that up for you. Let them know very honestly and candidly that you can't achieve these things, or if it is extremely pressurizing you, ask them to put you in some other project. Till the time you don't go and talk, things are not going to be the same. Sometimes there is an inhibition that, or if I go and say these things in front of my manager, they might rank me poorly, they might think that I'm not strong enough. None of that actually happens in real world. What you have to look at first is your own mental and emotional well-being. Only if you are in that zone to keep performing, you will excel year on year as a good employee. If you're going to just push yourself to do short-term projects and wherein you're not happy as well, you will definitely face a burnout. Friends and family form a very important part of our lives. Man has always been a social being. We've always lived in communities. So why is it that now we are so independent? We want to build our own house. We want to move away from our parents' house. Because we do such drastic things, we go away from our basic need, which is having a community, having people around us who provide us that emotional and mental support. Be close to your friends and your parents, especially your blood relations. You will be able to relate so much back to who you were and why are you feeling certain things. If you are not close to your family, reach out to friends. And if you're still ashamed or you feel uncomfortable reaching out to friends, there are a zillion support groups that you can reach out to. Not because you have a huge dilemma in your life, but just to resonate with people and have like-minded people to share your thoughts with. The next thing you can also do is indulge into a relaxing activity. Something that takes your mind off, distracts you from what you're facing currently, and just relaxes all your muscles, your cognitions, all the knots in your body. It could be a workout, it could be going to the beach, listening to some peaceful music, going for a nice expensive massage. Who really cares? But the idea is to give yourself that mind space and that personal time so that your body feels that you're taking care of it at the end of the day. I have personally faced burnout in my life, and not once but multiple times, because I have been somebody who's always pushed myself to do so many things which are not even in my skill sets or area of expertise. As some of y'all might know, that I'm a product manager, now I'm a YouTuber. There are so many challenges that comes with a new profession or a side hustle like this, right? Right from editing to making sure that your script is good to the fact that you're looking good. There is a constant pressure to keep performing and to keep doing better than what I did yesterday. But the only way I have gotten out of it is just switching myself off for a few days, taking a staycation or a vacation, just switching off my phone for some time. I hope that whatever I have shared with you all today helps you in identifying if you are going through something like this, and the methods that I have introduced will help you in at least saving you from getting to that burnout if you are on that path. Thank you for watching the video till the end, and if you like this video, definitely like, share and subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram, it's Mansi Sanghvi Official, and leave a comment. I'll be more than happy to share my thoughts with you.